Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I got a goodie for you today. Well, I have a video where I did a nickel bag hunt from the bank that I haven't put out yet, but it will be before this one. So, I found some pretty old ones. I found a first year nickel. So I wasn't in the state of Oklahoma. I was in Texas at my daughter's house. Well, I went back to the bank and asked them if I could get another bag, and the teller said sure. So she went back and she brought me this bag right here. And as you can see, it's a bank bag, unopened. And so I got it. I was like, sure, thank you. So I took it to my daughter's house, and I got to looking at it. And as I looked, I saw a buffalo ender. And I got to looking more. I see a buffalo ender. Another one. Another one. Got one over here. One right here. One right here. Right here, right here. So, I got it. And I was like, I told my daughter, I said, I'll be right back. So I went back to the bank and asked them if I could get another bag of nickels. Well, unfortunately, the teller asked me, did I have a business account? I said, no, I don't, but could I get it? She said, well, we could only give one per day. Well, unfortunately, I was leaving later on that evening. So I went ahead, brought them home where I could set up on my camera and here at the house in my little shed and do a hunt. So I figured I'll go ahead and start the hunt, but I'll open the bag live and just reach in, grab one. I'm not going to know what roll. I'm not going to try to keep count of what roll is what. But I'll let you look at the ends and see if we have an nickel, and I'll open it, and I'll try to make this bag a complete video with no cuts. No guarantees, but let's go ahead. See what we got. But as you know, I kind of took a little break on hunting. So I just get coins here and there, and usually when I go to see my daughter in Texas, I'll try to grab a bag. So, seen it cut open. Let's reach in, grab one, and there we go. We got a buffalo ender. So, we're gonna have quite a few. So let's go ahead. There's no date on it, but there's the first buffalo. There's another one. No date. Let's check it for a mint mark. No mint mark. So far 2. Let's go through it and see if we can find any older one. Our 40s and 50s, 30s, 40s and 50s. There's our third one. No mint mark. I think we got a buffalo dump. So let's kind of ease up here. So 3 so far. Hopefully we get some silver. 1964. Yeah, we got quite a few more in here. There's another one. That's number 4. And we're going to have silver. 1944 out of Philadelphia. Oh, this bag is going to be full of buffaloes. No date. This one might have a mint mark. Nope, no mint mark. That's 5. And there's quite a few. I see at least 1 or 2 more. There's another one. They're slick. They're dateless. There's another buffalo. There's another one. So far, all of them are slick with no mint mark, no date. So let's see how the first row. We got 7 buffaloes and 1 silver. I'll set them over here. So let me clear these off and grab the next roll. And if it has buffalo enders, I'll bring you back and we'll hunt it. All right, just grab the next roll, laid it down. It didn't have enders, but so far it looked like it's full. So we're just going to go ahead and try to go through them and see. We got one here, it's dateless. Another dateless. 64. There's another one. So far they're all going to be dateless. But, oh, we got a 1951 out of Philly. There's another buffalo. And another one. This one's a thick one. 1936. We got a date on that one. Looks like it's out of Philly. So we'll put that one up there. And there's another one, dateless. No mint mark. $19.49 out of Philly. So we'll put it up there. 2 buffaloes behind it. That one has a date. It does. It's slick. Let me know in the comments. There's another one. Let me know in the comments if y'all would let me like to see me nicodate these to try to get dates off of them. Oh, we got one back here. A 1936 mint mark out of Philly. That one has a date. We got one more here. 1936 out of Philly. So we got 3 dated. Let's go through these real quick. 3 dated and 7 with no dates, and a couple of 50s and 40s out of that row, which was the second row. So let's reach in. Let's go ahead. None on that one. Let's slide these down here. Yep, we're gonna have some in here. No enders. So there we go. That's a slick one. Oh, we got another one here. It has a date. 1935 out of Philly. So that's 2. Nope, there's another one. That's no date. See if we have any newer nickels in here, 2025s or 6s. Oh, we got another one here. It's pretty slick. Oh, we got a epic Buffalo nickel dump. All right, so we got a dated one and 3 slick ones out of that roll. So let me get this situated, and here we'll just grab another roll, and we got ender there and an ender there. All right, here's a double ender. Let's go ahead and open it and see what we got. And this is roll number 3. Oh, and we're gonna have some more in here. Here's one of the enders. It's dateless. And we got another one here. Dateless. And another one. We got a dateless dump. And I am not mad at that. And oh, we got one with the date, 1937, out of Philly. Oh, we got two back to back here. 1936 out of Philly. And we got a slick one right here. It has a mint mark. Maybe out of San Francisco, maybe out of Denver. It's smushed, but there we go. It's dateless with a mint mark. And we got a red one here. No date. And the ender. So we got two dated and 6 with no dates out of row number 3. So let me get it cleaned up and we'll start row number 4. All right, let's see, we're on row 4. It has an ender. So let's go ahead and looks like it's gonna have some more inside. Ender, no date. Another one, no date. Maybe I should hunt these. There we go. There we go, back to backs. No date. No date. No mint mark. There we go, no date. And there's quite a few in here. Oh, we got a dated one, 1937. Is there a mint mark? Nope. And we got 2 more back to back. No date, no mint mark. No date, no mint mark. Another one, no mint mark. And that one has a slight mint mark. 1929 out of Philly. And we got one here, no date, no mint mark. No date, no mint mark. And we got one, another one, no date, no mint mark. Man, this one, 1920, you barely see the date. With a mint mark, you can barely see it, maybe a Denver. And we got 2 back to back here. No date. No date. So, out of row 4, or is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Actually, row 6, we got 5, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16 16, 3 with dates, and 13 with no dates. Alright, well, I just opened row 6, and second coin in, of course, another buffalo. Dateless. And we got another one behind that. Another dateless. It looks like it's mostly going to be dateless, but we got another buffalo. Another buffalo. That one has a mint mark. It's dateless, but let's see if I can... This one is dateless, but it has a mint mark. It has a Denver mint mark. And we got a couple of more. We got one here. Let me know in the comments if you would like to see me do a video liquidating all the dateless. Well, we got two more here. Man, actually 3 more here. This one has a date. 1937. Out of Philly. And we got another one. And another one. Man, this row was full. We got a buffalo dump. Let's hope. Oh, we got one here. Of course, dateless, but look at this. Let's slide these up. We got a 2021 and then 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row. Dateless, 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 and dateless. Alright, row 6 had, let's see, we got 4, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, one with a date, and 17 without. On to the next row. Alright, row 7 has an ender. Just gonna go through them and just pretty much see it, what we can, how many we get out of it. See if we can find any. We do have a 40s and a 50s, but that one has a date. A 1925 out of Philly. Oh, let me get in screen. There's a dateless. A dateless. That one has a date barely. 1930 out of Philly. A dateless. Dateless. And I see a couple more back there. Let's go through these, see if we can find any 2025s or older ones. Another one. There's another one. Sorry for the long video, but I'm just trying to film all of them. I'm pretty sure y'all would like to see all of them, even though that they're dateless. And we got a 1937 out of Philly as the ender. Alright. Still holding on to the 50s and 40s, but we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13 out of row number 6. Alright, sorry for the mix-up, but the last row was number 7. This is row number 8, and we're going to have quite a few in here. Also, and we got a 2025 Denver. So we'll keep that one. We got one there. There we go. Another one there. One there. These are all going to be dateless. Wait a minute. That one might have a date. Yep, 1920. Is there a mint mark? No more mint mark. Out of Philly. One there. Yeah. All right. 1935 out of Philly. They ain't trying to be greedy, but I'd love to see a V-nickel or a shield nickel or another silver. We got 1937 out of Philly. Oh, they just keep coming. And I am not mad at that. A 1935 out of Philly. Oh yeah, hey look, a 1941 out of San Francisco. Oh, there we go. 1941 out of San Francisco. And right behind it, another buffalo. All right. All right, so out of row 8, we ended up with 8 no date and 4 dated and a 41. All right, row number 9 is gonna have a buffalo ender on both ends. So of course, this ender, dateless. Another dateless. Another one. Oh, they just keep coming. That one's going to have a date. 1935. Out of Philly. No date. No date. No date. Another 1935. That one has a mint mark. Out of San Francisco. I think either Denver or San Francisco. It's smushed. And I don't have my scope. I got another one. There, another one. There's another one with the date. 1936. Out of Philly. There's another 2025 Denver. No date. Another one. That one may have a date. 36. Out of Philly. There's another one. And then here's the ender. No date. All right. So row number 9 had 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 no dates, and 3 with dates. All right. I just opened row 10, laid it out, and we're going to have another 70% roll of buffalo. Just gonna go through them. I see if it has a date. 1930 or 39 or 38 or 30, most likely, because I don't think they have a 38. There's one with the date. 35 out of Philly. 36 out of Philly. 4 back to back. Or make it 5 back to back. Slide these out. Alright, well, that's it for that row. Row 10 had 2, 3, 4, 8, 10, 2 dated, 2, 8 with no date. Alright, just lay row 11 down, and there's going to be quite a few in there. So let's go ahead and pull them out. You know what they are. If they're dateless, I'll set them right here. If they're no date, I'll set them up here. And I'll show you the dated ones. Oh, that one's toasty. But it's a 1936. It has a date. Still surprised we got the one war nickel out of it so far. We got another one with the date, 1935, with a mint mark. Maybe a Denver, maybe a San Francisco. It's smashed. We got 3 back-to-back so far. No dates. $1935 with a mint mark out of Denver. This video is going to be kind of long. I wish I could see about speeding it up. All right, row 11 had 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11 with no dates and 3 with dates. All right, row 12, it's going to be looking like it's loaded also. How could somebody just dump all these Buffalo? That's a really nice 1960. I'll throw that one up there. Nope. We have another one with the date, 1934, out of Philly. And 3 more back to back. 1935 out of Philly. That one's got a date on it. 1936 out of Philly. Got a couple more. Got two here back to back. And 1936 out of Philly. So row 12, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, non-dated and 4 dated. Alright, row 13, let's go through them. Because I see quite a few in here. That one has a date. 1928. Out of San Francisco. Got a couple back to back. That one's another either 1928 or 26 out of Philly. There's another 1928 out of Philly. We got a 1935. That one has a mint mark out of San Francisco. Oh, we got 4 back to back here. 1936 out of Denver. 1935 out of Philly. And Ender, no date. Row 13 had 2, 4, 6, 7, no dates, and 5 with date. Alright, row 14. It's gonna be full. That's 3. That one has a date. 20 something. That's 4. Hmm, 1959 out of Philly. We got one, 1924 out of Philly, Buffalo. is that? So that's 5, 6, 7. There's 8. There's 9. There's 10. There's 11. So we had 10 with no dates, 1 with a date. 11 in row 14. All right, row 15 look like it's going to have quite a few also. We'll start with a 1968 out of San Francisco. We'll keep that one. Well, we got one here, 1935, dated. So just 68. There they go. 1937 out of Philly. That's 2. There's 3. Here, that's 4. This makes 5. A 1929 out of Philly. That's 5. There's 6. There's 7. There's 8. There's 9. It's 10. 11. And 12. So 9 with no dates and 3 with dates. On to the next row. Row 16. Let's go through them. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one has a date. 7, 8, 9, that makes 9. Let's see what these 2 with the dates are. 35 Philly. No, that's no date. That's damage. That makes 9. There's 10. There's 11. There's 12. There's 13. 14. 15. Total of 15 out of that row. Row 16. 14 with the no dates, 1 with the date. Alright, row 17 is going to have an ender. So, I think I'm going to split the video up in half at the halfway mark and make a part 2. So we got the ender. That's 2. There's 3. That's 4. There's 5. It's 1937 out of Philly. 5 back to back, 6 and 7. It has a date, 1928 out of Philly. There's 9. There's 10. There's 11. We got 12, 1935 out of Philly. And that's it for row 17. 8 no dates, 3 with dates. Alright, well, row 18. Got through about 8 coins and we got number 1. So let's go through it and see. It's gonna have them 1935 or 36 out of Philly. That's 2. So far, looks like it's cooling off. Row 18 just had the 2. 1 with the date and 1 without. Alright, I'm back with row number 19, and we're going to have an ender. Let's see, it's going to be full. We got 1, 2, 3 with the date, 4, Oh, 1948 out of Philly. Oh, we're getting something other than the Buffaloes, and I am not mad. We got some more back here. What we got? That's 5. This is 6. It's rough. 1925 out of Philly. Has a date. 6. 7. There's 8. And 9 was the ender. Do we have an older one here? Yep. 1955 out of Denver. So row 18, row 19 had 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with 7 no dates and 2 with dates. All right, row 20 is gonna have a Buffalo ender. Will we get any more silver out? I don't know, but I would hope so. All right. Buffalo number 1, number 2 right behind it. There's number 3. There's number 4. Number 5. Number 6. And we got a couple back there. There's number 7 in 1934 out of Philly. Number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10, 1935, number 11, and number 12. So 12 out of that row, 10 no dates, 2 with dates. All right, row 21. I'm going to start with 1. We got 2. We got 3. There's 4 in 1935. 6. Number 6 is 1936 out of Denver. Number 7 Number 8. Alright. And this one has a date that's 2, 4, 7. This is number 8. 1928. Out of Philly. So 5 with no date, 3 with dates. Roll number 22 is going to have a buffalo ender. So let's go through them and see what we got. You can tell I'm ecstatic. Oh, we got our first one. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. And we gonna have a V-nickel. A 1907. We hit the trifecta. 1907 V-nickel. So far 5. There's 6. And the ender makes 7 with a V-nickel. Oh. Alright. 7 no dates and a V-nickel. Alright, just got row 23 laid out, and it's going to be quite a few in here, so let's go along with it. I know this is a long video. We have 2 more rows to make it to the halfway point, and I will kill it and make a part 2. And then at the end of part 2, we'll we got 1937 out of Philly. At the end of part 2, we'll do a final wrap up of all of them. Alright, so we got 1. This makes 2. There's 3. There's 4 with a date 1936 out of Philly. There's 5. There's 6. Six, 7 with a date 1935 out of Philly. There's 8. Let's see, 8. We're at 9. There's 10. There's 11. Then we got another 48 out of Philly, 1948. All right, row 23. Had 11. Row 24. Let's take a look at it. Row 24. Let's go ahead and open it. Row 24 has an ender. So let's see how many on the inside. All right. The ender was a 1936. Out of Philly. We got a 1958 out of Denver. We got a gold tone 1915 or 2015. I'll keep it to the side. All right, so far one buffalo. Oh, there's 2. There's 3. There's 4. Number 5 has a date of 1927 out of Philly. That's 5. There's 6. There's 7. Let's see, 5, 6, 7. What we got here? Just a 74, almost looks silver. And there's 8. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, row 24 had 8. All right, row 25, halfway point. After this row, we're gonna call it for this video. We will do a to be continued. It's already at 1 hour and 10. So, and we still got 25 rows. It look like it may be full of buffaloes also. But we got one on both ends of row 25. So let's go ahead and crack it open, see what we got. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, There's 4. There's 5. There's 6. 1936. There's 7. There's 8. There's 8. There's 9. And there's 10. Row 25 had 10. 9 with no date. 1 with the date. So I'm going to go ahead and call this video here. Be on the lookout for part 2 of the epic buffalo nickel hunt. Bank bag buffalo nickel hunt. So thanks for watching. See you on part 2.